What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrosties here. We are back in the world of Minecraft, specifically here in Titan MC. Well, I guess the chunks aren't loading, but we are here at our little house, doing quite well. And as you'll notice, we have some red signs. We've got some red signs, and um, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. We've Oh man. Oh man, we got so much stuff. All right, so we need to start selling this stuff. So I'm gonna head over here to spawn real fast, and we're gonna go dump this iron real quick. Now we're at about 21 million right now liquid, but that's very misleading because I've got like another 30 million in shit. So I think we're somewhere between 40 and 60 million, depending. It is kind of hard to tell, unfortunately, because of just the sheer number of stuff. The main thing that's slowing me down right now is processing. When I buy ores, you buy ores cheaper than you would buy, well, you technically buy ores for more than you would buy a single diamond because there's a chance of duplication. So in that, I have to break them down with a fortune pick to get the benefit of the purchase. And a lot of people like to sell ores. So it's a massive market. The problem with it is it takes forever to break them down. I mean, like, it's oh my god, it's unreal. So if there was a way to, like, if there was a an autonomous activator from like thermal expansion, this would be so much easier. I could just set that up and just grind them out that way. But I literally have to place every single block, and unfortunately I'm not the fastest block placer. If I had a builder's wand, it might help. But again, vanilla don't have that. So it's kind of a challenge, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys sort of the monumental amount of pain that we're dealing with. But I'm gonna try and get us over and get our cell cleared out first, and then I'll show you what we've got stored back at the mastermind base. So we just sold all of our iron. Well, not all of it. We sold a portion of our iron. Okay, let's get rid of our emeralds here real quick so people can sell us emeralds. Folks seem to enjoy selling us emeralds in bulk, and I think that's what that guy who was showing up right as we were bailing was trying to sell us. So click up here, bam, and boom. So this will be 4 stacks of 64 emeralds. Now, believe it or not, I've been checking this several times a day. We haven't really been getting that many emeralds or diamonds, at least in this form. I'm perfectly happy with that form. That form I can handle. That form's not bad. That form doesn't make me want to cry. I mean, I'm complaining, but obviously it's money, so I'm definitely down with the money. So feel free to keep selling me ores. Don't stop selling me ores just because I'm bitching and moaning. It's just a what do you call it? Me being a whiner. All right, so. Good God, that's a lot of emeralds. Holy shit. So one of the other issues we're going to run into is I just literally am running out of storage space for some of these because it takes me to do a full inventory of emeralds or diamonds. It does take about an hour, I would say, to really get rid of it, more or less. I mean, it does take some time, unfortunately. You'll also notice I've stopped using my shift click thing because for whatever reason, anytime someone's in my cell, it has a tendency to backfire on me. All right, let's go to the little cell here real quick. You can see what we've got. We've got quite a bit of things here. We've got quite a bit of emerald ore that needs to be salvaged, so I'm gonna have to get that taken care of shortly before it becomes a problem. There we go. We'll pull these out. We need to go ahead and shut that, and let's go back. All right. So I need to get rid of gold ingots. That's the other thing that's filled up. There we go. But I am liking this little cell here. It's done a lot better for me. It has a lot higher traffic than some of my other cells have, which is a good thing. Good God, look at all these. Oh my God. So much. So many diamonds. So little time. Holy crap. I think we're going to have enough diamonds and emeralds to make another C3 run here in just a second. I kind of want to show you guys where our money's at when we get a little bit of this down. I think the main issue is I'm not going to be able to show you guys how high we are just strictly because of the emeralds ores and such. I think that's going to be the main problem. You can see up here, we've got all these diamond ores. We have all the kind that are down here, and then we've got, we've of course got the other double chests right over here. There may be even some diamond ores. Oh, no diamond ores, really? Wow, I'm actually really shocked because past 2 days, every time I've opened that chest up, that chest has been just chock full, just absolutely chock full. That's the first time I've seen that chest empty. It also looks like we damn near have a full box of diamonds. Yeah. Holy shit, look at that. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. All right, so that's empty. Let's go ahead and grab this because we're going to need another double chest back at base. We'll go ahead and head back. Make our double chest. There we go. All right. Drop this down, and this we'll just add this on top up here. This will be our good God, look at all that. Look at all that. All right, let's pull some of the diamonds and emeralds out of here just to make it look a little prettier. Because that's what we're all about here at TDK, making it look beautiful. Not really. Okay, scooped. All right, so that's over in inventories of diamonds. And then I think I'm going to make another chest. Do I have any more wood here? I do. I do. We're going to make another chest for diamonds. I think I'm just going to start sorting them that way. Or emeralds. That way I don't get them mixed up. Because believe it or not, we actually do have usually quite enough. All right, so that's going to be emeralds, that's going to be diamonds, and then this one needs to be iron. You can see all the gold we need to process there. Oh my god, I didn't realize we had all these here too. Shit. Yeah, we've got more than enough for one more C3 ticket. Okay, and then we want ores, so I need to make a couple more chests here. We're going to move the ores over here to the right. So let's do, shit, let's just sort it all. Okay, let's just do 8 new chests. That's 4 new double chests. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, top one is going to be, I'll put you back here. Top one is going to be emerald ores, which we'll pull out here. Okay, so those are emerald ores that need to be processed. And then we'll do diamond ores, which I think we've mainly, oh my god, we've, oh, yep, see, that's what I was talking about right there. It loves me. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea why it does that. The command is literally the same. It makes no sense to me. All right, so this will be gold. No, yes, gold and then iron. Okay. There we are. Okay, so let's pull, okay, iron stays here. And then we'll pull these out, and then gold is going to go up, and we'll pull you out as well. All right, so gold will be right here, so we'll put you in there, and we'll need to pull all of these out, since you know they don't belong. Put all of them back in here. Keep this, because we're going to use that here in a second. And then we got gold here, and then emerald, and then diamond. Perfect. All right, let's head back to base and finish processing. We need to get all of the full chest emptied. That's actually not so bad on gold ore. As you can see, we've got a ridiculous amount of gold we need to process, a ridiculous amount of emeralds, and a ridiculous amount of diamonds. So we may have a processing party today on the live stream. As much as I know you guys just absolutely love those. There we go, and we'll pull you out real quick. All right, let's go ahead and sort this real fast. Bam, bam. And one more. There we go. Put all you guys in here. Not quite sure why I bothered to double click that. All right, let's head back and do one more little quick browse. Good, 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 good. Oh, geez. That was a little risky. I don't know why I did that. Well, we'll do it again. Oh, yay, someone's throwing sticks at me. I hope you die. All right, take that out. Take that out. And I think that's just about everything. Now we're gonna have probably some more iron over here. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's throw these sticks back, see if I can't get them to drop. Hopefully they'll stay out of my inventory. I fucking hate those. Oh my god. All right. Okay, we'll just sort it all out real quick. Yeah, we're going to have at least 2 more C3 runs, and that's not counting the emeralds that are up there. Now, the reason I've got, I don't know if it's diamond or emeralds, the reason I've got those up there is one of the A block guys was wanting to buy them from me. He was buying them at a price higher than what I was, so I figured, save myself the processing if, that's what you want to do. He seemed to be pretty happy with it, so we kind of worked out a deal. All right, let's head back home real quick. Gold, put you all in here. There we go. Take you out. Anyways, but he didn't have his deep pockets. He was like, yeah, about all you got. And I'm like, all right, bro, come on. He swings by. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're a little too hardcore for me. And I was like, yeah, bro, for sure. So, anyways, hopefully he will come back today and buy a few thousand more stacks so I don't have to process it. Because if I have to process all that, I think I'm going to lose my mind. All right. I think we have one more run, and then we should be good, and we should be able to sell. Depending on how many of these... Yeah, these are all ingots, so we should be able to process these all down. And this is all, just to give you guys an idea, all of this right here is from about 8 hours worth. So, I mean, it's not like it was all day or anything like that. It was maybe 8 hours. Because I checked it right before I went to bed, pulled all this stuff out, didn't process it all, but I did get it moved out of my cell and off to the donator mine, or the donator cell. And so everything that's in here basically is fresh. So there we go. Looks like he's about to sell me some blocks. I'll let him hang out for just a second. Go ahead, buddy. There you go. Sell me your blocks. Holy shit. I'll take all your blocks. Damn, dude. That is a lot of iron. Holy God. Look at this. Look at this. Damn, dude. Damn. I have never had this much iron before. My God. All right, pull that out. Did you give me any ingot? Okay, all right. And then we, of course, still have this. That's all diamonds, so. All right, so we have over a double, oh shit. We have over a double chest full of iron. We have, wow, that's a lot. All right. Actually, it's not over it. I thought we were gonna have more than that, but not quite. So almost a double chest full of iron. We have some gold. We have almost a double chest full of diamonds and emeralds. Let's go ahead and sort these last two. So let's go ahead and get rid of the diamond or the emeralds first, and then we'll work our way down to diamonds. Obviously, you want to start at the most expensive and work your way down, just for common sense reasons. We only have 1 ticket right now, but I can buy 2 more, and by the time I finish processing the rest of it, we should have enough for 3 tickets total. So let's go ahead and pull all of these out. Thank you. Not going to mess with the individual emeralds. They're just not worth it at the moment. Okay, there we go. And we still have plenty more here. We do have the 1 ticket spot open. All right, let's go to spawn. All right. Oh, really? And I'm sorry that sound's off. Like I said, a lot of you guys find it annoying when I have the sound on. So with the XPEC, so we've got it off mainly for streaming because it probably drives people crazy. But if you want it back, let me know and I can turn it back on. If enough of you guys want it back, of course. If it's like 2 of you, I'm sorry. I got to go with the what do you call it? The bulk, the average person. All right, so we're up to 22 mil. Now, the nice thing is, as you guys will notice, we now have our money showing up, which means the counter broke again, which means 2 or 3 trips for free. Thank God. So we'll see. I'm hoping we break 50 million with all this stuff. Obviously not on this run, of course. It'll take a couple runs, but I think we're going to pop probably close to 50. That's my hope anyways. So it's probably going to be somewhere around 42 to 43 when it's all said and done. Oh, come on. Higher, higher, higher. Okay, we're out of emeralds now. So it looks like we're about to break 30. So while we're waiting on all this to sell, that does bring up an interesting question. We will probably pop 100 million, or at least I will, either this week or early next week. And at that point, it's kind of up to you guys what you guys would like to see. We can do one of 2 things. We can either go for the $1 billion challenge. Well, actually, I guess we can do one of 3 things. We can go for the $1 billion challenge. $1 billion challenge, obviously, is just 10x what we just did. We can go for Prestige 10, which basically is just me prestiging over and over again, which is similar to what we just did. Except we'll be going through all the ranks over and over. What I'll probably end up doing is waiting until I have enough to prestige all the way back to E, and then just do it that way. Or we can go looking for another server type. Oh, shite. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Yeah, we got a problem now. That's not good. Will it work with gold blocks, maybe? Is there anybody even in here? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this, and we're going to throw you out real quick, and then we're going to sell real fast. Hopefully, didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. You got to be really careful filling your inventory up. Shit. One more batch should do it. There we go. There we go. Whew! Thankfully, nobody was in here. That could have been really awkward. Anyways, and the third option is we can look around for another type of server, or maybe another prison server, and try and do it again. So something we could do, I don't know, maybe, what is it, Blackhawk's been talking about, the Altus Life server. We could try a challenge on that. The population is nowhere near as big as it is here. We could try some other prison servers if you guys think this one was too easy and that I wouldn't be able to handle that one. We could try those, or if you want me to try and find something completely different, you know, some other kind of challenge, you know, maybe a faction server or something along those lines. Let me know in the comment section. You know, I'm up for ideas. I would prefer it to be something more like prison, where there is a clearly defined goal as opposed to what do you call it? Is this got no gold's over here? As opposed to like a faction server. Reason I say that is with a clearly defined goal, I could work towards it, you know, and it's got a series of objectives, and that makes it a lot easier. Whereas if there's not a clearly defined goal, it makes it kind of difficult because, you know, you just do whatever, whenever, and, you know, you have to kind of make a self-declared goal, and those are usually not as nearly as fun as a clear objective like this, where you can see the points, so to speak, going up. Anyways, think about that while I sell the rest of this crap, and as soon as we're done, I'll show you guys how much we made, and we'll pick up there. Well, looks like I was right. We had a couple setbacks. Number one, we only got one more freebie in the C3 area before we got kicked out, unfortunately. It kind of sucked, but you know, it is what it is. Was really hoping to get closer to 50, but looks like we're only going to hit about 41. I'm going to go ahead and take all the diamonds out of here because I do plan on processing those today, I believe. There we go. So we did get all of our emeralds, all of our diamonds, all of our gold, and almost all of our iron. I had to leave a little bit behind. And you can see we've got all of this stuff over here that we still need to process. This stuff right here will turn into quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's just going to take a while to get all this processed. And I'm not sure. You know, I'm kind of looking for some input from you guys. What do you guys think? Am I wasting my time messing with these? Messing with all the ores? You know, am I better spent just going to the mine and just grinding? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm starting to really think that this is just a massive waste of my time. And as good as the money is, it doesn't counteract the downtime. Because, you know, let me show you guys. Is that the right one? Yeah. Well, actually, we'll put you over here in the front. Because if we go to the mastermind mine, and this thing's sick, I think we make better money. And the only reason I say that is because we can do the processing while we're there. Because, you know, we have the /craft, so we basically just mine. The other nice thing about the mastermind mine is that there are no mystery blocks. The problem with the mastermind mine, as you can see right here, is it's very, very popular. Now, one of the alternatives to the mastermind mine, you have a couple options. You can come up here and try and do the top, which is doable. It's just challenging. But, you know, here you can see we've done this for, I don't know what, 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds so far, and you can see how much we're already pulling. So, I mean, this is pretty solid. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. So with this right here, you know, we're going to be making pretty quick money pretty fast. Again, the only issue is there are so many mastermind people here doing what I do. It's almost impossible. Now, one of the follow-ups, this is what I've been doing, and this has been working much better for me, is I go to Underboss. Now, Underboss isn't as good, obviously, as Mastermind for a couple key reasons. Number one, I don't believe you get Diamond and Emerald blocks, and if you do, you only get one or the other, but I don't think you get either. The other issue is it does have a dummy block, as I like to call them. Dummy blocks are where you loot something that you don't really want, and in this case, it's netherrack. So you mine all this stuff. Not only that, it also has gold ore that's unprocessed, which means if I decide to keep it, then I have to process it. If I don't, then I have to sell it or just not pick it up, and then we're basically, one of the things that we pick up is garbage. So how I usually do this here is I pick all the stuff up. Okay, and then I just ditch all this stuff, and then I go like this. We do, and then I usually do bam. And unfortunately, we've already got some stuff picked up down here, so this is gonna be a challenge. There we go. And then we'll dump this, move you down. And we do it like this. Now the problem with this, like I was saying over the other one, is because of the dummy block, every time I combine these, I end up with more netherrack in my system, which then takes me 2 or 3, I wouldn't say it's 2 or 3 minutes, it's more like 60 to 80 seconds to set it out, throw it on the ground and try and get rid of it. But as you can see, there's drastically less competition here, and the mine's I think it's almost 3 times bigger. So while you don't get the blocks, which kind of sucks, you don't have any competition, which means you can mine exponentially faster. And of course, by making this video, I'm kind of shooting myself in the face, because all of the masterminds that are frustrated with the mastermind mine will probably zip over here and start doing this. Now, this is one of the reasons that Arthanon's been pulling ahead of me so hard in the competition, is Arthanon's fairly nocturnal. I wake up around 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning every day. He wakes up around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So he stays up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when everybody's asleep, and he has the mastermind all to himself, which is a pretty ridiculous advantage, which is why I don't even really care trying to keep up with him anymore, because there's just no way for me to compete. It's just not possible. So doing this mine, you can go pretty quick. You're gonna make a pretty decent chunk of change. As you guys can see here, we're already starting to fill up in some emeralds, and that's gonna load up pretty fast. So the question just is, which is faster? Dealing with all the processing of my ores and then coming and doing this, which takes probably about 2 hours a day, or just doing this and saying screw the ores and only focusing on ingots, blocks, and that's pretty much it. So I would love to hear some of you guys' input, what you guys think on it. Let me know in the comment section below. Would love to hear it. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this series. If you do, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.